Well, the conference tournaments are set, and this is where the fun begins. Cascade Hoops Talk starts right now. Well, the 2025 conference tournaments are set. We're going to go through today the seeding and the schedules just before we start. And I'll tell you this a few times during this show as well. The document I'm going through is a Substack. It's going to be pinned to the top of our X account, and you can pull that up at any time. If you're on YouTube, just search out on Substack Cascade Hoops Talk, and you'll be able to bring it up. You don't need an account or anything. You can bring it up, and you can follow along with this because our plan is to update this Substack in real time or as close to real time as we can, so you can pull this up at any time and see where you're at. And then each morning when we have a conversation, we'll use this as the template. So let's start in just with the American Midwest right there. They get two automatic bids. One is to the conference champion, which is William Woods. They're the number 1 seed. The number 2 seed will be Central Baptist. The number 2 bid will go to the tournament champion. So you can see the tournament starts on Thursday. That's Thursday. Number 1, William Woods, will play Harris Stowe, and Central Baptist will play Mission. Crowley's Ridge is at Columbia, and Missouri Baptist is at Hannibal LaGrange. So what we'll do when these games happen, we'll give you the updates here in text form, and then again when we have our chats in the morning, we'll use this as our template. The Appalachian Conference, 2 automatic bids. Pikeville, the conference champion, they are one of the bids, and then the other bid will be the tournament champion. They start their tournament on Wednesday. That's February 26th. Reinhardt's going to go over to Truett McConnell. And then Tennessee Wesleyan is going over to Union. Remember, those bottom 4 have kind of like a semifinal to round out the 8 for an even tournament, if you will. So on Thursday, that will begin with the next 4 games. And then on February 28th, a semifinal. And on Sunday, March 1st, they'll play a final. So Pikeville is the number 1 in the Appalachian Conference. Milligan's number 2, and then Columbia International is number 3. Congratulations to those teams for finishing high in that conference. The CalPAC gets 1 bid. It's the tournament champion. They begin on February 28th. That's Friday. Only 4 teams make the tournament in the CalPAC. So Westcliff, the number 2 seed, is going to play La Sierra. And then that evening, number 1 UC Merced will play Cal Maritime. And then on March 2nd, though, the winner of those games will play a championship, and that team will get the automatic bid. In the Cascade Conference, 2 automatic bid. One is for the conference champion, which is the College of Idaho. Second automatic bid will go to the tournament winner. The number 1 seed, College of Idaho, will play Bushnell. Number 2 seed, Oregon Tech, will play Multnomah. Kind of a repeat of that monster game on Friday night. I think you probably heard me talk about that. And then a number 3 seed, LC State, will be playing Corbin. And then the semifinals will be on Friday. And then the championship is on Monday. All the games are at highest seed. Chicagoland, two automatic bids as well. St. Francis is the champion of the conference. They get 1 bid. The other bid will go to the tournament champion. So round 1 starts on Tuesday. St. Francis is the number 1 seed. Indiana Northwest is the number 2, and St. Xavier is the number 3. You can see the schedule there. St. Francis will play St. Ambrose. Indiana Northwest will play Governor State. St. Xavier will play Calumet. And then Indiana South Bend will play Olivet Nazarene. They play round 2 on Thursday. Championship March 1st. Now remember, we will update this document in as real time as we can, so you can pull this up anytime to see what's happening in these various conferences. The Continental Conference, they have one automatic bid. It goes to the tournament champion. It is already set. Number 1, Florida College, is going to play Carolina University. Number 2 is Arkansas Baptist, and they'll play Haskell Indian Nations. And then Friday, the 28th, is their quarterfinal round, the rest of their quarterfinal round. So they play 2 games and 2 games. And then the semifinal on March 1st, and the championship game on March 2nd. One bid, it'll be the tournament winner. The Crossroads, 2 bids. The league champion, Grace College, they already got their bid. The other automatic bid goes to the tournament champion. Grace is obviously the number 1 seed. Number 2 seed is Bethel. And then the number 3 seed, Huntington. Number 4, Spring Arbor. So, excuse me, that quarterfinal will be on Tuesday, the 25th. Tuesday is going to be a busy night. Friday, they play their semifinal. And then the championship game is on March 3rd, Monday. Frontier Conference, 6 teams make the tournament. So Montana Tech and Providence, as the 1 and 2 seeds, they get a bye. The rest of the conference plays a semifinal to seed the opponents for Montana Tech and for Providence. The schedule is here. I'm not going to read you the whole schedule, but you can pull it up anytime and read it. And then on Tuesday, they play Sunday, they play this round. Monday, they play this round. And on Tuesday is the championship. The Great Southwest Conference, the GSAC, they get 1 automatic bid to the tournament. The Masters had the tiebreaker. They got the number 1 seed. Arizona Christian's number 2. Hope is number 3. So Hope will play Arizona Christian at Arizona Christian on Saturday, March 1st. And on Saturday, March 1st, Embry-Riddle will play at the Masters. The winners of those 2 games will meet on Tuesday, March 4th at the highest remaining seed for the championship. The HBCU, they get 2 bids. The 1 automatic bid goes to the conference champion, which is Stillman. The second to the tournament champion. This is their bracket. So the 1, 2, and 3 seeds, which is Stillman, Tougaloo, and Dillard, don't have to play a first round game. The other, 6? No, more than that. 6? The other 10 teams play in to the bracket. You can see how that works. Again, we will update this as it goes. I'll put the scores and try to put the leading scores down here. And then again in the mornings when we have our conversations, we will use this as the backdrop, or not the backdrop, as the template. Thank you for sticking with me on that. So the Hart Conference, the regular season champion has the automatic bid, which is Baker, and then the tournament champion. So you can see this is small writing. The Hart puts out a nice little thing for the first round. They talk about the matchups. You can read it in this document. But Baker will play Missouri Valley. This is at Baker. Central Methodist will play number 2, Graceland at Graceland. Grandview will play at Peru State, number 3, Peru State. And then Park University will go to Mid-American Nazarene. You got to give Mid-American Nazarene a lot of credit. They battled and battled for that 4 spot, and they got it right at the end of the regular season. The second round, the semifinal round, will be March 1st, and then March 4th they play their championship. The KCAC, that's hard to read. That's their bracket, though. I thought I pulled it down and already put it down here. I apologize. Oklahoma Wesleyan is the number 1 seed. Friends is the number 2 seed. And they play on February 26th. Is at the higher seed. Each matchup is. Their semifinals will be March 1st. And then on March 3rd, they play their championship. The Mid-South, they have a nice little bracket here. So Cumberland's is the number 1 seed, so they get a bye in the first round. So Cumberland will play Florence. This is a 4 and 5 matchup. Cumberland will play Bethel. Georgetown will take on number 7, Lindsey Wilson. And then Freed Hardeman will take on Campbellsville. That will make up this semifinal here, and they'll play through. So the dates are March 2nd for the first round here, Monday, March 3rd, and then Tuesday, March 4th, they'll play their championship. In the North Star, Dickinson State, they had that battle with Jamestown, but Dickinson State They won they won the number one seed. So both number one and number two get a bye in the first round, and then so here's the schedule on Wednesday. Bellevue is going to play number four Valley City. Dakota State will go to number three Mayville, and then they kind of fill out the bracket from there. It's always at the higher seed. There's one automatic bid. It's the tournament champion. Red River Conference. They get two automatic bids. LSU Alexandria is the conference champion. They're one. The other one will be the tournament champion. Here's the quarterfinals. LSU Shreveport, number four versus number five. Texas A&M and LSU Shreveport. Our Lady of the Lake is the number three. They'll go up against Louisiana Christian. The number two seed in the conference is Xavier. They will play number seven Southwest. And, of course, LSU Alexandria is number one. They will play Houston Tillotson. Those are the quarterfinals on Friday. On Saturday, March 1st, that will form a semifinal, and then the championship game is on March 2nd. That is all in one location, that tournament. The River States, they didn't put out the seeding yet, but St. Mary of the Woods is the champion. They got an automatic bid. The tournament champion will get the next one. I pulled this picture off X, but this is. Let me get a little. No, I can't get a little closer. But this was in the document. You can see the matchups, but they'll put out a more detailed schedule, I'm sure, in the next day. But they play Wednesday. Their quarterfinals are on Wednesday, semifinals on Saturday, and the championship is on Tuesday. So it's going to get really busy over this next week. The Sooner has some games on Monday that have to be decided. We know that Nelson is the conference champion. They get an automatic bid, but there's still some deciding to do in the Sooner. Southern States, the champion by way of the victory over Life the other day, is Dalton State. The second bid will go to the tournament champion. They play at one location there in Montgomery, Alabama. So number 4 is Thomas. They'll play number 5, Loyola. Number 4 is, they have an East-West. That's right. I'm not going to confuse you, but they play East and West divisions. They play in the first round, and then that forms a round of 8. And they'll play here. Number 2, Life, will play William Carey. And they have a number 2 out of one division, number 2 out of the other. This is the dang schedule. Pull it up. You can read it. You can see the schedule. I feel like I'm just confusing you at this point. But they'll play the quarterfinal on Wednesday. Wednesday is a round of 4. And then they play on Thursday. They play 4 games. Man, I'd like to see that in a bracket. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just confusing you. Pull this up and look at the schedule. The Sun Conference, they didn't have much out, but I pulled up the final standings. These are the 6 teams in the order. That is the seeding. And then the first round, Tuesday, St. Thomas is at number 3, Florida Memorial. Number 5, New College is at number 4, Southeastern. And the 1 and 2 seed receive a bye. So Kaiser and Ave Maria, and then they play the winners of those games in this semifinal, and then the championship is on Saturday. In the Wolverine Hoosier Conference, first automatic bid goes to Indiana Tech as the conference champion. The second one is the tournament champion. So this is all lined out pretty good. So the opening round on Tuesday will be Aquinas. There's 10 teams make it. So Aquinas playing number 9, Clara. UNOH is number 7. They're playing Dearborn, number 10. And then the quarterfinal round will happen on Thursday. So Indiana Tech will play one of the winners out of game 1. Lawrence Tech will play Madonna, and Lourdes, the number 2 seed, will play the winner out of game 2 up here. Saturday, March 1st, they'll play their semifinal and then the championship. Okay, so if you're not completely confused, you can go to this document anytime on Substack. Just go to Substack Cascade Hoops Talk, and you can pull this article up. Let me get back to the top. I can show you the name of it. This is graceful as well. Just 2025 NAIA Conference Tournaments updated tracker. And you can always get the link at the top of the X account. and I will also put it in the description in the YouTube and in the Spotify. So we'll talk about it some more. Prop Tuesday, there's not really much going on tomorrow. We'll update on this again Tuesday morning. Hey, thanks everybody for listening. Sorry that was a little bit complicated. There's a whole bunch of information there. That's why I have it where you can just pull it up and read it for yourself. And the conversations will get a lot more interesting when we have basketball games to talk about. I hope your team is doing well and made the conference tournament, because this is a very, very, very fun time of the year. That's all I have for now. We'll talk on Tuesday morning. Thank you very much for supporting our podcast. Please like and subscribe. Get out to your local NAIA school, because NAIA basketball is the best entertainment value in America.